Yeah, we've been struggling with that. We've been struggling with getting all three phases clicking, and the past couple weeks we've been able to do that against two very, very good football teams. So to see our offense, produce when it needs to see our defense get stops when it needs to, and our special teams just continues to impress. So it's exactly what we needed, especially at this time of year, and it was a big game, and it was great to see us be able to put it together. Yeah, the momentum I think that we're carrying is something that is feeding us in a really positive way. To continue to produce with some wins on the field is always a nice opportunity to come back to work. But again, our job as coaches is to manage that and just make sure that that doesn't have a lot to do with our day-to-day work. What we need to get done on a day-to-day basis actually has whatever happened the week before or weeks before kind of irrelevant. Makes that stuff all very irrelevant. It's still about being able to come out here with a very blue-collar mentality, the idea that we still got to put in the work and be able to get that done. We've had a great week of practice this week up to this point in time. The weather has certainly cooperated, but our guys, they're really singular in their focus right now, and it's about just continuing to improve, continuing to get better, and continuing to compete on a day-to-day basis, and that's exactly where we're at. They hold on to the football. Offensively, they don't give you the football. They're very, very few and far between on the turnover side of things, and then their time of possession is one of the best in the league. If they get that ball, they're going to eat as much clock as they possibly can, on the way down the field. So when you look at the statistics defensively, they're one of the top defenses in the conference. They don't give up a lot of yards, and they play the least amount of plays defensively because their offense does a good job of holding on to the football. We got to make sure that offensively, when we do have that ball, points come out of it. And then defensively, we got to get some stops, especially field position stops where we have them backed up or things along those lines. We got to make sure the field stays slanted in our favor. And then again, that gives our offense a chance to put some points on the board. I think every senior class, you go through the same thing. You understand how much you've progressed with them, how much that they've bought into what we're doing here as a football program. And in the end, they're the ones that all the younger guys look to kind of say, yeah, what they're doing is okay, or no, we got to go a different direction. So to have the full buy-in from those guys and for them to be able to watch this program change over the past couple of years is something I think that we're proud of, but I imagine that they're very proud of just the same. Again, it's not a lot that we talk about, though, on a day-to-day basis. That doesn't necessarily affect the mission that we have for this week. It's just a matter of us continuing to come out here and go to work.